Hi there, this is David and welcome to my impression of Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the Nintendo Switch. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm a much bigger fan of SMT than of Persona. I like my games to be focused on the gameplay, and be where I can feel like I've made progress, even if I've only played for like an hour or two. Many retro games give you that feeling of progression, and that's just what SMT 5 has. That great retro feel where you can pick it up, play a bit, kick some demon ass, and not get bogged down in long, drawn-out high school drama. SMT has a well-deserved reputation for being brutally difficult. However, with the recent advent of the Dark Souls and Souls-like genres, high-difficulty games seem to be in vogue, so you can play it normally, or even in hard mode. However, there's also a casual mode that's perfect for a busy adult like me who doesn't have time to grind for a year and a day. The first 20 to 30 minutes is your typical introduction, and to me, this was the low point. Essentially, you're some kid at school, and there's some strange miasma going around which is causing people to die and vanish. Everyone's a bit freaked out, so you meet up with some friends and walk home together, only to encounter that miasma, and boom! All of a sudden, you and your friends are warped into the netherworld, which is inhabited by demons. You then encounter a hot cyborg who calls you a Nahubino, and then you transform into a demon, Sailor Moon style. Whereas Persona takes place in modern-day Tokyo, SMT's setting is in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo. The entire expanse is completely barren and taken over by a vast desert. You can zip, zoom, and ski all over the place to find treasures and vending machines, huge spheres, dig sites which your little demon helper points out, and hidden Mimin, which are essentially like tiny medals in the Dragon Quest series. Scattered throughout the world are crystals. Green ones will restore your HP, yellow your MP, and red your limit break meter. Save points are a lifeline. Let it be known that there is no autosave feature, so do save often. They also act as your healing point, purchasing point, fast travel point, and demon fusion point. One of the neat things that you can do here is spend your glory. For each Mimin you collect, you gain 5 glory, and further glory can be found in white treasure spheres, and the glory can then be spent like a currency on miracles. Miracles do all sorts of things, from increasing the amount of skills that demons can hold, increasing your magical powers, or raising the amount of demons that you can have in reserve. They are incredibly helpful, so you're going to want to explore every nook and cranny to find as many Mimin as humanly possible. Battles take place in a turn-based format utilizing the press turn system. Each character gets one action, but if you hit an enemy's weakness, you get an extra action. So it does behoove you to examine elemental weaknesses and utilize magic to best advantage. If you miss or an enemy blocks your attack, then you're going to lose a turn. Thankfully, after you defeat a demon, all of their stats will be displayed on the screen, so there is no guesswork. It's a really fun and involved system, however, it can be a bit on the slow side, so there's an auto battle feature which greatly increases the battle speed. As you level up, you'll gain stats, as well as 1 extra stat point that you can manually assign to the various stats. Personally, I tried to alternate between strength and magic because I do feel like those are the most important. As your demons level up, they'll learn new skills, however, they can only hold 4 at a time, so eventually you're going to have to discard some to make more room, unless you use those aforementioned miracles wisely. In order to recruit demons onto your side, you're going to have to negotiate with them. However, you can only recruit a demon if they are the same level or a lower level than you. Most of the time, you need to have 3 correct answers in order to recruit them, and honestly, it's kind of annoying, but it's not too difficult to get them onto your team. Since you can only have 4 of them in your party at once, you're going to want to fuse any extraneous demons ASAP so your party is as powerful as possible. This is done at the save points, and again, there's no guesswork. The game tells you exactly what the result of a fusion will be, and it allows you to choose what skills the new demon will inherit. There is one caveat though. Just like with recruitment, you cannot fuse a demon that's a higher level than the hero. Even on casual, the battles can be pretty brutal. So, you're going to want to attack the enemies on the field screen to get the first strike. You do not want to get ganged up on by powerful enemies, because unfortunately, if the main character dies, it's a game over. You don't get the opportunity to retry the battle or start from an autosave point. You get sent straight back to the title screen to reload your save. Brutal. One nice thing though is that if you do get an encounter with the demon who is a higher level than yours, they will grant you an opportunity to bribe them and then escape. There are also side quests to be had which are kept track of by the game. Greater demons that you can fight for rewards and challenges, as well as abscesses. Abscesses work as the checkpoints and boss fights of the game. Essentially, they're nests of demons and they blur the map, so you have to run into the abscess, avoid all the demons that are spawning, and then attack the abscess itself. And then once you defeat the boss there, it will vanish. You'll then be granted further miracles to utilize, and the map will be shown so you can explore further on. I had an absolute blast with my roughly 5 hours of playtime thus far for this impression. This is shaping up to be one of my favorite games of the year, and I highly recommend that you get your hands on it if you're a fan of retro RPGs, the Dragon Quest series, Persona, or just turn-based RPGs in general. Check this game out. Have you played it? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, what I do here on the channel, please consider supporting me over on Patreon, heading on over to Twitch for some streaming fun, or joining the Discord to come chat and hang out. The links to them can be found in the video description. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.